So you've been thinking about this for a while now, not sure why or even how these thoughts entered your mind, but there it is in all its glory. And yes, you've been working on ways to dispose of these thoughts, maybe diving into a new hobby, playing games, just hanging out with friends. Hell, maybe you even started going to the gym so you could work these thoughts out of your head. But for some reason, the thought of being in a diaper just keeps coming back. Kind of like that image you've had since childhood. You know, the time you walked in on grandma while she was in the shower. You go out shopping and the last thing you remember is you were looking at a can of teas. But for some reason, you have magically transported to the diaper section at your local Walmart. On top of the diapers, you've also been having other thoughts as well, like playing and having carefree fun like you did when you were a child. Maybe using a pacifier or a baby bottle is also on your mind. It's okay to admit it. You're amongst friends here. Well, strap in, because today we'll embark on a unique journey of self-expression, exploration, and self-acceptance. Welcome to your first day of Adult Baby Diaper Lover or Diaper Lover. But first, I must do some shameless promoting. So remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. See, I have no damn shame. Now let's dive into this mesmerizing world known as Adult Baby Diaper Lover, or ABDL for short. In the ABDL community, we enjoy all sorts of things, from group meetups to online chats, functions and events, and many, many wonderful things. And I know right now you're asking yourself, what the hell did I just get myself into? You know, we've been asking ourselves that for a very long time now and still have no answer to it. But who really cares? As long as we're having fun, right? So let's unpack the essence of the ABDL community. The ABDL community is a safe place where individuals can express their inner child free from judgment and social restraints, with our hearts centered around the fun, comfort, and joy of it all. Because ABDL is very comforting and also very therapeutic. We all have that inner child within us. We in the ABDL community have just given in and allowed that inner child to come out and play. Whether you are a sexually driven ABDL or diaper lover, DL for short, or a non-sexual ABDL or DL, there is a place for you in this community. Now, your first few weeks within ABDL, you may find yourself playing alone in your bedroom, but fear not. This will give you the much needed time to oil up the gears on that rusted old imagination of yours. You know, you haven't used it for a while, so it's a little rusty because you were told at a certain age you were no longer allowed to have an imagination. It went from imagination to creative. So during your first few weeks, go wild. Embrace that childlike joy and playfulness. Let the laughter ring through the air as you engage in imaginative games and activities and rekindle the innocence of your earlier years. From playing with your plushies, I do not recommend wrestling with them because they always win by cheating, or maybe just sitting down with some tea as you discuss with your plushie army how you are finally going to take on that massive Lego project or build that epic blanket fort. Lots of great advice comes from the core of plushie engineers, I must say. Seriously, the possibilities are endless. Now, yes, playing in the confinements of the four walls of your bedroom is fun, this I can't deny. But at some point, you are going to want to break out and meet others. So this means you need to break out of that comfort zone so you can meet other people who share this interest. I know it's only been a few weeks, months, maybe a year, but think of finding others as an adventure, a safari, if you will. Making new connections with others that share this interest can be absolutely amazing. So find yourself at weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly meetup. Join online chats and forums. Though a lot of times Reddit just adds to my PO factor, you know, the pissed off factor. You can get a lot of great information there. Where to buy your ABDL supplies, what sites will provide you information on how to find these meetups and events. Hell, you may even make a friend or two on the way. But just remember to follow the rules. The rules, you say? Yes, well, maybe not rules, kind of a unwritten law within the ABDL community that most of us follow. Now, mind you, we do have our outlaws out there who think they're above the law, but the rule is simple: don't be creepy. If someone says it's okay to DM them, this does not give you open license to annoy them, to send things to them like unwanted pictures of you in your diaper, or asking them to change you or you change them, talking about sexual things, or attempting to force them into a role that they are not interested in having. Like those messages I get from them thinking that because I'm older that I should force them to wear 24/365. Keep it simple. Maybe start with hi, how are you? And then work on building that connection through normal conversation. And if the person doesn't respond to you or doesn't want to talk to you, that's fine. Move on. Don't take it personally and move on. Every time one of my friends gets, as they call, ghosted by someone they DM'd, I don't have to say anything. All I do is hand them a Q-tip. Why do I hand them a Q-tip, you might ask? I'm glad you asked. It's a reminder to tell them to quit taking it personal. Not everyone is a right fit for us, and that's perfectly fine. Just move on to greener pastures. Now, about that diaper situation. Most within the ABDL community started off with the store brand diaper, Depends and whatnot. Yes, those were very dark ages. I mean, they don't fit that good. They don't absorb worth a crap. And at the end of the day, we just basically look like adults in a diaper. We are ABDL. We need ABDL style diapers. So we go online and order our first ABDL style diaper. And I'm here to tell you that when most of us get our very first ABDL diaper, we're like, then after that, it's pretty much, oh, I got a box of diapers in. Okay, well, I'll open that later. Now, you are going to have a lot of people telling you to buy your diapers here and not there. Don't listen to those people that tell you not to buy your diapers from this place or that place or whatever. If you like them, buy them. Buy what you want. The main sites are abuniverse.com, which is ABDL owned and operated, Tykables.com, which is ABDL owned and operated, Rears.com, which is not ABDL owned and operated from my understanding, and there's many, many other ones, Bambino, I can't think of any more. I myself buy from ABDL owned and operated businesses because I'm one that likes to support my community. But that's me, not you. Buy wherever your little heart desires. Now, getting pacifiers, I would highly recommend going to littlekinkboutique.com. They have a massive selection of pacifiers and a number of other handmade merchandise that you can purchase. And for other things, you can go to etsy.com. They have a massive, massive ABDL selection. Yes, you can also find stuff on Amazon. And most places will send your package in a plain brown box. Though I have heard a few say they received their diaper in the original packaging. Now, if that happens to you and you're still living at home, I suppose you could say that you're just making a waterproof blanket. Now for the bad news. Being in ABDL is not cheap. Business 101. Find out what people want and charge them through the teeth for it. And depending on how you intend to wear diapers, whether it be once in a while, at night after work or school, that 24/7 weekend that you're going to have from time to time, or like myself, wearing 24/365. The price can add up after a while. And if you decide you want other things, such as clothing, pacifiers, bottles, toys, well, now that's something else to attack your wallet. I mean, I added it up, and over a period of time, this little lifestyle of mine ended up costing the price of a modest, small, single family home. Remember, it's a lifestyle, and businesses know it. Though some of the prices for ABDL items have gone down throughout the years, it's still not unheard of for you to spend over $100 on a onesie. But before you go hog wild with all the ABDL spending, always remember you are an adult first, meaning adult responsibilities come first. Paying bills is priority one, everything else is secondary. I recommend giving this lifestyle, kink, fetish you've gotten yourself into a good year before you decide to throw the towel in. The shame and guilt you're feeling may go away, it may not, but I can tell you this, if you let your emotions rule your life, they will never go away. Besides, just like the vampires have the saying, the thirst always wins, in the ABDL community, we say, the diaper always wins. But after your first year, reflect on what happened during that time frame, the growth you've experienced, the transformation you've had within the ABDL community. Maybe you've built up some confidence, maybe you haven't. And I can assure you that during that year time frame, you've pushed your boundaries a little bit, pushed yourself to do things, good things, I might add, but pushed yourself to do things that you never thought you would or even could. When you push yourself outside of your comfort zone, amazing things can happen. And always remember, it's the diversity and uniqueness of each one of us that make the ABDL community an amazing place to be. So like, subscribe, share this video, and until the next time, stay little, stay happy.